Hello, Spin94 here, and today I'm bringing you a battle against David, who's running a pretty strong team. I mean, look at that, you got Greninja, Kangaskhan, all that good stuff, and I'm usually just using my stereotypical OU team. So anyway, he's going to lead off his battle with his Smeargle, and I'm going to lead off, of course, my lead Breloom. As he just decided to withdraw said Smeargle, as I decide to go for a Mach Punch here, because I was expecting it to be one of the set me up types, but you'll see later on in the match, it is not that kind, it's actually a little bit more interesting. So he goes for the aerial ace, and that does take me down to Massage. I do stay in because I do carry the Rock Tomb, and I do like to get rid of Talonflames this way. But of course, that 5% chance to miss comes back and bites me in the arse. So of course, wanting to save my best priority on my team for later on, I did decide to switch out into Aggron, who does just get called hit with this aerial ace, and it does no damage. I decided to Mega Evolve here, because even if it did want to hit me with the Flare Blitz, I could get the Paralyze on this thing. So no matter what comes in next, something is going to get paralyzed, which is a good thing about Pazuzu. As I say, Mega Aggron is really powerful, as I'm sure you've seen by the title of this video if you clicked on it. You want to use a Mega Aggron sometime. This thing is amazing. So I go for the Thunder Wave here, and it gets paralyzed, shutting this thing down. Well, not shutting it down completely, but making it a lot less useful. So I do decide to go into Pretty Boy here, as I wanted something bulky to take it, as it does get paralyzed. So he just decided to withdraw, and withdraws into his Amoonguss. He was just going to take this Hyper Voice like it was absolutely nothing. So Amoonguss is obviously not caring about that. This is probably this team's special defensive wall. Can be used as defensive wall as well with that effect spore. So Pazuzu comes out again, and Pazuzu does not give two shits about no toxic. This Pokeball mushroom thing is just chilling out here. As he just tries to withdraw, and as he goes into his Greninja, which I must admit is a bit of a strange play. I mean, yeah, I get the special attacker, but I'm going for the Thunder Wave again. So this Greninja is not as scary as it could have been now. So I decide to switch out and go into Pretty Boy here, who's my absolutely adorable Sylveon, to take a Hydro Pump to the face. So it goes into the pure water type now and just gets hit, and that's a ton of damage, and I'm not liking the amount of damage that did. So me predicting the switch here, I just wanted to heal up as I go for the Wish, and he doesn't decide to withdraw, he's just leaving it in for Death Fodder now as he goes for another Hydro Pump, and that yet again really hurts. But the Life Orb damage is going to start taking its toll, as I'm going to get some Lefties recovery and decide to go for the Protectors. I don't have anything that would really want to come in and take this water move, but of course it gets paralyzed, so I could have went for the Hyper Voice there, but I prefer sometimes to play safe than risky. Then it's usually near the late in the match I like to do the risks, just to either hurry up the match or just hope for the best. So he manages to live that Hyper Voice, and of course gets even more whittled down with his own Life Orb. I did expect that to kill, but maybe there's some defense IVs in there, maybe it's max speed, a little bit in defense, God knows. So it just the Greninja does go down to that Hyper Voice eventually. So I get some more Lefties recovery as he just has to go into Smeargle. And I didn't want to withdraw here, I didn't mind him getting the entry hazard up, but he goes for a Shell Smash, which is pretty scary, because as soon as I saw the Shell Smash, I was thinking, oh god, this is a Baton Pass set, I have not versed one of these in the longest while. And of course it's Focus Sash as I get some more Lefties recovery. I'm like, okay, what are you going to switch into here? So he decides to Baton Pass, and I did really fear this was going straight into the Mega Kang. But it goes into the Talonflame, and I go for a Hyper Voice, and that does a decent amount of damage. Those defense drops manages to come useful here, and me not wanting to switch into anything at all, the Brave Bird comes in and Pretty Boy is gonna get wrecked. So yeah, Pretty Boy gets absolutely demolished by this bloody annoying OU bird, and it's just gonna say Shell up there, Hilton. And the Shell Bell's an interesting choice. I prefer, you would have said Life Orb, but the Life Orb obviously went to its Greninja, and this was a misplay as well. I brought in my Alakazam, luckily it was sashed, and I wanted to go for the Psych Shock to kill off. I should have put in my Dragonite and just E-speeded this thing to death, but I could have run the risk of this thing swap it out, and every time I say a Talonflame, I want this dead as quick as possible. So he brings in a Smeargle here. I'm not sure what he wanted to achieve, maybe just Death Fodder, but I would have saved it for a Death Fodder for a switch or something like that. I would have just done this play he did here, bringing his Aerodactyl straight away and Mega Evolve. And of course I'm not outspeeding Mega Aerodactyl, but when you Mega Evolve, you don't get your speed increased straight away, so I am able to hit it for half of its health, and it does go for the crunch with, I believe this thing gets Strong Jaw or Tough Claws as its ability when it Mega Evolves. I don't know, I must admit I haven't used a Mega Aerodactyl. So here it goes for the Ice Fang with that, and I'm lucky I have my multi-scale intact there, as the Thunder Punch is able to kill this thing off quite nicely. As I say, my sweepers are not out and about anymore. So it goes to the Amoonguss, and of course, being banded, I'm not going to switch out because Thunder Punch wouldn't do anything, plus I run the chance of getting effects board. And he still goes for his Toxic here, and of course, Aggron does not give two shits about that. So he goes into there expecting the Thunder Wave, but no, now I'm just going for the all-out attack. So he goes for the Fake Out here to try and chip damage, and look at that, resisted hit from a normal Kangaskhan does nothing. And it's nice to see a normal Kangaskhan, not the Mega one, so props to my opponent for that. He does go for a power-up punch, but that power-up punch does nothing. Super effective, my ass. Seriously, super effective hits on Mega Aggron do nothing unless it's a special attack. And I must have lived with like 1 or 2 health there, as Aggron is just gonna absolutely destroy this Kangaskhan. Look at that. That is why you use a Mega Aggron, just taking super effective hits like it was nothing. And Kangaskhan, without the Mega Evolution, hasn't exactly got a bad attack. So I go for the Thunder Wave and paralyze this thing, and my opponent does decide to fall for the match here. So good game, David. It was a very fun one. I really enjoyed it, and thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you'll subscribe and like the video, and stay tuned for a lot more battles. Anyway, thank you and peace out.